If you think AI will do everything for you while you sip margaritas on a beach, you're heading for a financial disaster. And I'm about to show you exactly why using my own $50,000 failure as your roadmap to avoid the same catastrophic mistakes. Right now, your social media feeds are flooded with the same intoxicating promise. AI will run your entire business while you sleep. Just plug in ChatGPT, set up some automation, and watch the money flow in like magic. I see them everywhere, courses selling for $997, $1997, even $5,000, all promising the same digital dream. 6 months ago, I was completely swept up in this fantasy. I had dollar signs in my eyes and believed every single word. The marketing was so convincing, so specific, so filled with screenshots of passive income dashboards that I could unhelp but think, this is it. This is how I'm going to build my empire. But here's what those course creators don't tell you in their sales pages. Let me introduce myself properly, because you deserve to know who is about to save you from making the same expensive mistakes I did. My name is Ed, and over the past 8 years, I've built 3 genuinely successful online businesses. My first e-commerce store hit 6 figures in year 2, selling outdoor gear to weekend adventurers. My second business, a digital marketing agency, grew to 47 clients and $300,000 in annual revenue, helping small businesses get found online. My third venture, an online course business teaching content marketing, generated over $850,000 in total sales across 3 years. I'm not here to impress you with fake screenshots or rented Lamborghinis. I'm here because I know what real business success looks like. I understand the difference between sustainable revenue and one-time lucky breaks. I've hired teams, managed cash flow, dealt with difficult clients, and built systems that actually work long-term. That's exactly why my 4th attempt was so shocking, so humbling, and ultimately, so educational. When I decided to build my 4th business using what I called pure AI automation, I thought I was being innovative, cutting edge, ahead of the curve. I thought my years of experience would protect me from rookie mistakes. Instead, I nearly destroyed everything I'd worked years to build. This isn't a story about AI being bad. It's about understanding the truth that no one selling you AI business courses wants you to know. The promise wasn't just appealing, it was absolutely magnetic, especially to someone like me who had already built successful businesses. I thought, if I can do this well with manual processes, imagine what I could accomplish with AI handling everything. Here's exactly what I was sold on. AI would research and write all my blog content, social media posts, and email campaigns with better SEO optimization than I could achieve manually. AI would manage customer inquiries 24/7 with perfect responses, never getting tired, never having bad days, never making human errors. I would analyze my data and optimize my ad campaigns automatically, making split-second decisions based on thousands of data points I could never process myself. But it got even more exciting. AI would handle my sales calls through sophisticated voice bots that could answer complex questions and overcome objections. AI would research my competitors, identify market gaps, and even suggest new products to launch. AI would manage my social media presence, engaging with comments and messages in my brand voice. AI would write my sales pages, create my marketing funnels, and even generate video scripts. I would become the CEO of a fully automated digital empire, working maybe 2 hours per week, while the machines generated passive income around the clock. The math seemed foolproof. If I could automate 90% of business operations, I could scale infinitely without hiring expensive staff, dealing with human resources issues, or worrying about sick days and vacation time. While my competitors struggled with human limitations, I'd have an army of AI workers that never slept, never complained, and never asked for raises. I could launch multiple businesses simultaneously, each one running on autopilot, while I focused on high-level strategy, or better yet, while I traveled the world as a digital nomad. Sound familiar? This is the exact dream being sold to thousands of entrepreneurs right now, packaged in different ways but promising the same outcome: complete business automation through AI. For the first 2 weeks, I felt like an absolute genius. I remember setting up my AI content creation system on a Sunday afternoon, and by Monday morning, it was already pumping out blog posts, social media content, and email sequences faster than I ever could manually. I was posting on Instagram, LinkedIn, and Twitter multiple times daily with perfectly crafted content. My automated email campaigns were sending perfectly timed sequences to new subscribers, complete with personalized subject lines and calls to action. My AI chatbot was responding to customer inquiries instantly, any time of day or night, with detailed answers that seemed genuinely helpful. I remember sitting back in my chair, watching the automation run like a beautiful, complex machine, thinking I'd cracked the code that other entrepreneurs were too stubborn or too old-fashioned to understand. I felt sorry for business owners still writing their own content, still manually responding to emails, still working evenings and weekends. The early metrics looked genuinely encouraging. Website traffic was steady. Social media engagement seemed normal. My automated systems were handling hundreds of interactions without requiring my direct involvement. My AI was even booking discovery calls automatically, qualifying leads, and adding them to my calendar. I started calculating potential profits if these trends continued. In my mind, I was already planning my victory lap, maybe even launching a course to teach others my revolutionary approach. I drafted social media posts about my breakthrough, imagining the speaking opportunities and partnerships that would flow from my success. For those blissful 2 weeks, I genuinely believed I had outsmarted the entire business world. By week 4, my beautiful automated paradise began cracking, and the first signs were subtle enough that I almost missed them entirely. A customer emailed saying my AI chatbot gave them completely wrong information about shipping policies, causing them to place an order expecting next-day delivery when I only offered standard shipping. Then another customer complained that my automated email response felt robotic and unhelpful. When they had asked about customizing a product for their specific needs, I brushed off these early warnings as isolated incidents, surely just growing pains that would resolve themselves as the AI learned and improved. But the problems multiplied rapidly, like cracks spreading across a windshield. My AI-written blog content, while grammatically perfect and SEO optimized, was generic and provided no unique insights that readers couldn't find on a dozen other websites. Competitors who wrote their own content were getting more shares, more comments, more trust from readers because their posts contained personal experiences, unique perspectives, and genuine expertise. My automated social media posts were technically correct and posted at optimal times, but they felt hollow. They generated likes, but no meaningful conversations or relationships. People could sense something was off, even if they couldn't articulate exactly what. Engagement rates that looked decent on the surface were actually empty metric slots of passive double taps, but no genuine community building. Worst of all, my AI customer service was giving confident but incorrect answers, creating frustrated customers who were demanding refunds and leaving negative reviews. The AI would misunderstand context, provide solutions for the wrong problems, or give outdated information because it couldn't access real-time inventory or shipping data. One particularly painful example: a customer asked if they could return a product they'd received damaged. My AI confidently told them returns were unaccepted because it misinterpreted the word damaged in the context of our return policy, which actually had exceptions for damaged goods. The customer posted a scathing review about our terrible customer service and deceptive return policies. The final wake-up call came when my biggest potential client called me directly. They'd been interacting with my AI systems for 2 weeks, but when they needed to discuss a complex, customized solution worth potentially $15,000, my chatbot kept giving them generic responses about our standard packages. They told me they'd decided to work with a competitor who seemed more human and understanding of our unique situation. That single lost deal cost me $15,000 in potential revenue, but more importantly, it forced me to confront what was really happening to my business. After losing that major client, I was forced to confront some uncomfortable truths about AI that nobody selling AI business courses wants you to understand. The reality is that AI is absolutely incredible at certain tasks: pattern recognition, data processing, and generating text based on existing information. But there are fundamental limitations that no amount of prompting or fine-tuning can overcome. First, AI cannot read emotional subtext in customer communications. When a customer writes, "I guess the product is fine," AI interprets this as positive feedback and might respond with, "Great, we're so glad you're satisfied." A human immediately recognizes this as disappointment that needs addressing with something like, "It sounds like the product didn't quite meet your expectations. How can we make this right?" Second, AI cannot adapt to unexpected situations that weren't in its training data. When customers have unique problems or special circumstances, AI provides generic solutions that often miss the mark entirely. I had a customer who needed to coordinate a bulk order for a wedding, but my AI kept directing them to our standard ordering process instead of recognizing this as a special event requiring personalized attention. Third, AI cannot build genuine relationships or trust. Business isn't just about providing information or processing transactions. It's about understanding your customers' deeper needs, fears, and motivations. It's about making people feel heard, understood, and valued as individuals rather than just data points in a system. Here's what I learned the hard way. Customers do, and just want their questions answered. They want to feel understood. They want to know there's a real person behind the business who cares about their success. When everything feels automated, customers lose the emotional connection that drives loyalty and word-of-mouth referrals. I also struggles with context switching and nuanced decision-making. It might perfectly handle routine inquiries, but completely fail when faced with situations requiring judgment calls, creative problem-solving, or understanding complex human motivations. Most importantly, AI cannot represent your unique perspective, experiences, and insights, the very things that differentiate your business from competitors who offer similar products or services. My expensive failure taught me the winning formula that I wish someone had explained to me from the beginning, and it's completely different from what most AI courses teach. The goal isn't to replace human intelligence with artificial intelligence. The goal is to amplify human intelligence using AI as a powerful tool. Think of AI like having an incredibly capable assistant rather than a replacement CEO. You wouldn't hire an assistant and then disappear completely, trusting them to make every decision and represent your business without oversight. You'd give them specific tasks, review their work, and maintain control over anything that could significantly impact your business. I completely redesigned my business model around this principle, and the transformation was remarkable. Now AI handles my first drafts, but I personally review, edit, and add my unique insights to every piece of content before it goes public. This gives me the speed of AI with the authenticity and expertise that only I can provide. AI processes customer inquiries and provides suggested responses, but I personally handle anything complex, sensitive, or outside of routine parameters. This means customers get quick responses for simple questions but human attention when they need it most. AI helps me analyze market trends and competitors' strategies, providing data and insights faster than I could research manually. But I make the strategic decisions based on my experience, intuition, and understanding of my customers' deeper needs. AI drafts my social media content and email campaigns, but I add personal stories, current observations, and unique perspectives that reflect my actual experiences and personality. This maintains my authentic voice while leveraging AI's ability to optimize for engagement in SEO. The results were immediately obvious and measurably better than either pure AI or pure manual approaches. Customer satisfaction scores jumped from 2.1 to 4.7 out of 5 because customers were getting the best of both worlds: fast, efficient service with genuine human understanding when needed. My content engagement increased by 340% because readers could feel the authentic human insights mixed with AI efficiency. Comments became more meaningful, shares increased dramatically, and people started reaching out to build genuine business relationships. Sales recovered completely within 6 weeks, and by month 3, I was exceeding my pre-automation revenue by 25%. The key was leveraging AI's strengths, while maintaining human oversight for everything that truly matters to customers and business success. Based on my hard-learned lessons, here's the practical framework that will save you from my $50,000 mistake. I call it the 80/20 AI business rule, and it's completely changed how I think about automation in a sustainable, profitable way. Use AI for 80% of execution tasks: content first drafts, data analysis, email template creation, social media scheduling, basic customer inquiry responses, research and competitor analysis, and administrative work like appointment scheduling. These are tasks where AI truly excels. They require processing power and efficiency more than emotional intelligence or creative judgment. For example, I let AI write the first draft of my blog posts, but I always add personal anecdotes, current market observations, and unique insights that reflect my actual experience. AI can schedule my social media posts optimally, but I write the captions myself to ensure they sound authentically like me. Keep humans in control of the 20% that determines your success: final content approval and editing, complex customer relationships, strategic decision-making, creative problem-solving, building partnerships and networking, and anything involving trust or emotional connection. These areas require judgment, intuition, and genuine human understanding that AI simply cannot provide. I personally review every piece of content before publication, handle all sales calls and complex customer issues myself, and make every strategic decision based on AI-provided data plus my own experience and intuition. Start small and test everything carefully. Don't automate your entire business overnight like I did. Pick one area where AI can genuinely help without risking customer relationships. Implement it carefully with proper oversight. Monitor the results closely, and gradually expand only after proving success. Your customers should never feel like they're interacting with a robot when they need human understanding. But they should benefit from the efficiency and consistency that AI can provide for routine tasks. If you're considering starting an AI-powered business, I genuinely want you to succeed. And that SYIM, sharing the lessons that cost me $50,000 and nearly destroyed my reputation. AI can be an incredible force multiplier for entrepreneurs who understand its proper role in a business ecosystem. But if someone is promising you can build a completely hands-off AI-automated business that runs itself while you travel the world, they're either lying to sell you a course, or they've never actually tried to build a real business using only AI. I've been there, I've tried it, and I've paid the price for believing this fantasy. The entrepreneurs who thrive in the AI era, whoa, and be the ones who let AI do everything for them. They'll be the ones who learn to dance with AI, leveraging its incredible capabilities while providing the human wisdom, empathy, and creativity that customers actually value and pay for. Your unique human perspective, your experiences, your ability to build genuine relationships, these are your competitive advantages, not something to be automated away. AI should amplify these strengths, not replace them. I've shared my most expensive business lesson with you because I do and want you to learn it the hard way like I did. If you're planning to start an AI-powered business, or if you're currently struggling with AI automation that isn't delivering the results you expected, I want to hear from you. What's your biggest fear or challenge about using AI in business? Are you worried about losing the human touch? Concerned about customer reactions? Unsure where to draw the line between automation and personal involvement? Drop your specific question in the comments right now, and I personally promise to respond to every single one with specific, actionable advice based on my real experience. Don't let my $50,000 mistake become your $50,000 mistake. And if this video saved you from making a costly error, hit that subscribe button and share it with another entrepreneur who needs to hear this message. Until next time, remember AI is your assistant, not your replacement.